Right, got that, Mitesh. By the way, just keep an eye out on one stock, UPL. We're just highlighting that those numbers look quite good, and they've maintained their guidance as well. Unfortunately, what's happened is that the net debt number, the gross debt number has perked up a little bit on a quarter-on-quarter basis, and that explains the stock from around that 730 rupees odd. It's moved to around 715 rupees. So keep an eye out on that one. But let's, shift focus to our special segment, D-Street Chatter. Nimesh joins in. Well, Nimesh, tell us, what are you picking up? IT is doing well, HDFC Twins are doing well. Do you think the FIs are back at play?
The FIs are back at play, Nigel. That's clearly the feedback. So for the second day running, what we are seeing, the momentum for the bulls is really backed with a large FI buying. So even today, my sense is that we'll see a large buy figure from the FI. So that's the overall feedback from the dealing rooms. And two specific sectors which has been backed very well by the FIs is technology and financials. Well, technology stocks are doing good. Financials, the bank index has fallen sharply from the day's high, but the overall feedback is there is buying in the financial names. So it looks like there is a bit of shift happening within financials as well to the HDFC Twins and profit booking in some other outperformers within the financial pack. That's the overall feedback as far as flows into the financials are concerned. But clearly technology is well bid by the larger institutions in today's trade. I guess from a macro point of view, the big event to watch would be the Fed meeting tomorrow. So India markets will get to react only on day after, but it looks like the 75 basis point rate hike is pretty much in the price. So that's something which everybody is expecting should happen. So that's no big surprise there. I guess from a technical point of view, with every move now, the resistance is moving on the higher side. So the next level to watch is 18,300 on the Nifty. That's closer to the all-time highs. If that's taken out, you'll see a further shift on the upside. That's where some bit of short squeeze will also happen. But the big point is the momentum of the last 2 days is really backed by FI buying. Even today, you'll see a large number. And the buying is largely focused towards technology names and the financial stocks.
Well, good to have them back, right? The FI flows, it'll be nice to see if, in fact, they're showing us the big money after the way they have been selling out. But Nimesh, tell us, individual stocks, what are you picking up?
So in terms of individual names, Nigel, the first stock is Aarti Industries. Again, that stock is buzzing in trade up 3% and largely on back of very strong FI buying. So it looks like some bit of FI buying is back in this particular stock. That's the first one. The second stock is AU Small Finance Bank. I said within the financial names, there is a bit of momentum back and FIs are well bidding. And AU Small Finance Bank stands out in terms of pure buying interest. So the delivery volumes are going to be quite high in AU Small Finance in today's state. So that's the second one. The third stock is Texmaco Rail. That's an interesting stock to focus on. Bit of momentum is back in terms of HNI is looking to buy this particular stock. And there is a strong indication or a buzz that maybe the company is going to bag a very large order soon. So that's something to watch out as far as Texmaco Rail is concerned. And the last stock is Tata Steel. Within the metal names, this is the only stock which is under pressure today, purely on back of weak Q2. There is selling pressure as well, and there was a CLSA downgrade as well. So within the metal names, this is the only stock which is down purely on selling pressure from the larger FIs. So that sums up largely the big buzzing stocks on my radar today.
Okay, all right. Nimesh, thanks a lot for that.
Nigel, just one thing. It's an interesting list as always. Tata Steel, Texmaco, AU and Aarti. Let's just put up Tata Motors and Tata Motors DVR if we can. I mean, I'm just mentioning that because I think it was last week where Nimesh had highlighted something sort of developing in Tata Motors DVR. The DVR has done better than Tata Motors on, more I think today, of course, is doing better. Over the last 1 week, over the last 1 month, it's done relatively better. Today, it's up 4%, the DVR, and the Tata Motors stock is up about 2% or so. But Nimesh, you want to sort of revisit that? Anything expected around this DVR that what you said last week?
Well, Prashant, the Tata Motor results are tomorrow, and basically there is an anticipation in the last few days that maybe you'll hear something as far as the DVR is concerned. And one of the buzzes that maybe the voting right on DVR is likely to go up from current 1 per share to 4 or 5 per share. So I think that's an anticipation as far as the DVR is concerned. And that's the reason why in the last 1 month, if you see, the DVR is up almost 25%, where the Tata Motor stock has been pretty much in the range between 400 to 410. So the DVR and which is why the discount has narrowed on DVR. The more voting rights, and you will see further discounting getting narrowed between the Tata Motor DVR and Tata Motor stock. So maybe that explains the big outperformance in Tata Motor DVR. So the result will be important, and we need to see whether that officially gets announced of a higher voting right on the DVR, and maybe that will see further discount getting narrowed between Tata Motor DVR and the Tata Motor the main stock.
All right, Nimesh, thanks very much. So basically, for say 10 shares of Tata Motors that you own, you get 10 Tata Motors DVRs that you own, you have, I'm just giving an example, illustration, you get 1 vote. So maybe what Nimesh is highlighting is that, the number of votes that you get for the same amount of shares